they are still looking for national resources for financing MCH. So they don't have a strong ownership about MCH. And the local politics, the local corruption makes a very, very negative factor of MCH development. So this is the negative impact of the denationalization. And if you look at district head officers, they should be the public health leaders, but they are relatively young, less income compared to clinicians. And this is very important, having the risk for being sacked by political leaders, not by technical consideration, but by political issues. So they are not safe in their position. So that means they are lacking of skills, not confident to manage the MCH network, and have problems to lead the other leaders. Yeah. And the HO have problems to advocate political leaders for more MCH ownership to local government. So this is the situation that I try to, maybe this picture can like explain how the district head officer leader, they should lead the other leaders and the big names, the political leaders in MCH, the specialists in MCH. So this is like the situations. So we have to have like a very, very tough district head officer to lead this kind of people. Yeah. So as result, MC program is fragmented between preventive and curative care, and also between public and private providers, central and local government, health and non-health sectors. And the impact is not good. Yeah. So that's why we have to change this situation, but it is not easy change. It is not changing number, but changing the culture. Yeah. So why we need campaigns? I think everybody understands that we have to have a good collaboration across health professions. Local government leadership and leadership for improving MCH should be developed. So it is very, very classical justification. Yeah. So we try to make campaigns to raise the awareness of MCH program as a network. Yeah. And then to develop leadership skills, ownership in some strategic professions. And this is very important, to develop leadership skill curriculum using multi-professions principles. The methods, in the last 2 years, we advocate to stakeholders using some open research, a series of seminars. We organize many seminars, also informal lobbying, and also website publishing. And this is done by university, but supported fully by MOH. Yeah. The result, yes, we have 2 provinces as the, we call it like the showcase, and it is shown that a good result in developing collaboration across professions in these 2 provinces. And MC program is realized as a shared responsibility. It's not only the responsibility of MOH or the HO. Yeah. And they are willing to work with MOH and head office leaders, but we have very limited result for political leaders. It is very difficult to influence the political leaders. So that's why we need a more strategy on this issue. And also there's an informal agreement between associations that if we go to the district level, the technical leader of health profession is the highest trained, and that means the OBGYN for maternal health or the pediatrician for child health. But they are expected to have public health perspective in their way of life. And if there's no medical specialist or GP, a task shifting scheme will be implemented. Also, there is a better coordination among leaders. So the technical leaders, the specialists, they more understand that they should work together with the HO officers and also with political leaders. And they should, this is very important, advocacy to the local political leaders. And this work at the national, provincial, and also district level in terms of health system function. And then this is very important, that health professional associations are more active in discussing problem of HRH production. So we try to push them not limiting the graduates, but give more intake for this production. And then solving the deployment problems to remote areas using various schemes, including contracting. So we have like a contracting scheme in remote areas in 11 hospitals. And it is supported by health professional association for OBGYN and pediatricians. And then also how to develop profession culture. and the skill of head budget advocacy to the local parliament. And also this is very important to negotiate with the health insurance scheme about the payment for medical specialists. Yeah. And then for the modules, we have some modules. This is very important that we already published module for specialist leadership, yeah, in terms of technical things. Yeah. And then for district head office officer, how to make them becoming the leaders to support other leaders. This is very, very delicate and difficult issue. Yeah. But no module is developed for political leaders. It's so difficult. Yeah. And then we have a special web for community leaders in terms of how to bring the community becoming more in healthy lifestyle. Yeah. And this is provided in some website that can be accessed openly. So the conclusion. So after 2 years of campaigns, one, we have the increase of awareness on the way leadership skills should be developed in various MCH stakeholders. Yeah. And this awareness is the opening gate for long-term profession culture change. And this is very important. I don't think in this, how many medical specialists in this room, but I know that from Indonesian delegates, only one, Dr. Wawang, is OBGYNs, yeah, specialist. I don't know how many specialists in this room. Yeah. But we hope that in the next AAH meeting, there will be more and more medical specialists attend this meeting. And then these leaders, the health profession leaders, they are expected to influence the political leaders because they have the status, social status is quite high, and they have experiences, and they are posted for life in one district. So they have a big influence to the local political leaders. Yeah. So a better developed stakeholders leadership may improve the multi-professions and inter-social planning, production, deployment, and collaboration of the health workforce in MCH programs. And it can be implemented at national, provincial, and district level. But, however, the campaign still at the national leaders and some selected provinces and districts. And Indonesia is so big, we have 500 districts. So you can see that we have a very, very big pass. So a more active and extensive dissemination of leadership transformation and collaboration in MCH should be planned, financed, and executed. So there will be a cultural change. I think this is my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much, Professor Laksono. You managed your time very well, 14.5 minutes. In fact, actually, we have 15 minutes for presentation.